if you think about high-performing teams, what they're able to do, the difference is in both the process and the results. On the process end, these teams are able to quite quickly understand who is in the room, what are they capable of doing, how to invite their capability when it's needed, how to let go of ego issues and rotate the leadership between members, how to be able to bring together capabilities without being very hard on the problem and easy on people. So whenever there are conflicts, the conflicts don't become interpersonal. It's not between you and I, it's idea conflict. Differences is the source from which we can benefit. If we try to eliminate differences because we're uncomfortable with them, we eliminate the potential of the team to generate something new. And people have to understand that and accept that as a ground rule. So if you're able to establish that on the front end, this notion that the fact that we are different is how we're actually going to be stronger together. And obviously that's going to annoy us as well. But we establish from the get-go that this is where one of the advantages of teamwork comes about. Then every time there is conflict, that is conflict between people rather than between ideas, you got to fall back to that ground rule. You got to go back and say, look, we have agreed that that we will be different. And the issue here isn't to minimize the differences. The issue is to celebrate them. The issue is to benefit from them. You have organizations like the Orpheus Orchestra. If you think about what they do, this orchestra woke up one day and they said, what do we need a conductor for? We all know to play, we all know to read notes, we all have passion for the music, we all like to work together. What do we need a conductor for? And so what they chose to do is to throw away the conductor altogether. And ever since 1970, so this is now 40 years, over 40 years, they operate without a conductor, and they are phenomenally successful. Because they can improvise, because they can illustrate, they can benefit from the different and the multiple interpretations of the music that they can each bring and that they can bring together. And it requires that they work on collaborating rather than complying. Okay? An orchestra usually has to work on complying to the interpretation of the conductor. So they learned the process, so they don't need the structure. They don't need to rely on the hierarchy. Because the team succeeds because of the team and not because of its leaders. The team succeeds because the team is able to pull something together. The team succeeds because the team is made of people who are able to connect and collaborate effectively. What leadership can do, and that goes to the second point, is facilitate that, enable that, glue people together.